Hi, my name is Julie Bautista, and when I was in college, I studied social work with the heart and the intention of working with orphans one day. Since then, my husband and I have had the privilege of adopting 5 kids. Aaliyah is one of our adopted daughters. She came to us with many delays, many difficulties. We had to work with many different therapists, different doctors. So last year in kindergarten, when she started school, it was a struggle, and we really started to see that academics were very difficult for her. Learning in general was very difficult for her. So we just kept, pushing through and kept encouraging her on. And as we got towards the end of the school year, the school called me in, and they told me that I should consider holding her back and having her redo kindergarten next year. It was a little bit later that year that I got a call from Calvary Chapel, and it turns out they had just launched this new ministry where they were utilizing their own volunteers who wanted to do something to help the foster care world. So as that ministry took off, it was a Wednesday, and our volunteer Bethany, who happened to be bringing us dinner that night, as she stayed to eat dinner with my family, during dinner conversation, my husband and I just kind of remembered all of a sudden that she used to be a kindergarten teacher. So that night when my kids were in bed, my husband and I called her. And as we spoke with her, not only did she end up having personal experience with her nephews being held back in kindergarten and how they're thriving now, but she was able to use her educational and her professional background to help my husband and I to understand that holding Aaliyah back wasn't a negative. It was actually a positive. She gave us this phrase that holding her back, we had the opportunity to give her the gift of time. And to me, it was like as soon as she said it in that context, in that light, it was everything. That's exactly what I needed to hear, to have peace, to see this not as another negative that my daughter was going to have to overcome, but as a positive, that we were getting this opportunity to give our daughter the gift of time. I mean, this is a little girl who literally at one point had to fight for her life, and she deserves to stop fighting at some point. And so when we hung up the phone with her, my husband and I just looked at each other, and we knew that God gave us our answer. And he used this person who 6 months earlier we didn't even know. I said yes to this team of volunteers, and God knew he was placing this person on our team for our daughter for this exact moment and this exact scenario.